Is
Where did
Cutlass
you
going
place
to
on,
the
dude?
vehicle? Because we can't unplug
Yeah.
it.
You will do.
Where is 3-0?
Right, so...
Are we staying as blocking force or?
Yeah.
So I've currently got Cutlass as my main blocking force at the moment.
Yep.
One second. Perkins, keep it down, please.
No, I have a backpack for it, but I don't have a toolkit.
You know, shooting achieves the same
Steve
effect.
was running the.
I know, but I currently want to shoot everyone with a 148. So, blocking force for us, as introduced by Stabs last week, currently the rear 2 at the moment vehicles who go from the very rear of the convoy right to the very front when blocking is called, and take up position to block off whichever road or crossroads that we've currently got.
What do the rest of the convoy do? Do they stop or just slow down?
They slow down.
Okay. And when when is the blocking force move up called? Is that called by platoon command, or is that at a set point, or?
It's usually called up by platoon command, or alternatively by the lead vehicle, depending on how close they believe themselves to be. Because if the lead vehicle need to call slow down, then they need to call slow down.
Roger that. And I've already marked the first blocking point by the gas station.
Yes. So there's a blocking point ahead of us by the gas station. There is a second blocking point at Delphinaki. I think what we'll do is we'll add in a third blocking point.
Where's one of Delphinaki?
It's
Is
north
it
of
not?
the.
Oh, because
I know where it is, but like, where is the blocking points? Is it left and right of the road, like here?
yes, yeah.
Okay. But you missed one. There's one in Paris as well.
Oh yeah, there is
In the
one
bend in Paris.
There is one. So we'll do the one in Paris as well.
Because you know, if we don't have a blocking force in Paris, someone's gonna just autopilot straight down that road instead of making the left turn. You just know it's gonna happen.
So in fact, actually, I can use you as separate blocking force. So what we'll probably do is when first blocking force is called up, it will be Cutlass, and then certainly for that second one, I don't trust Cutlass to block 2 at the same time at the moment. So if you could do that second one in Paros.
Do you want us to
and
move
then
up together at the same time as Cutlass?
Yeah.
So when they move to their blocking force point, we'll just follow them, and they make the right turn to block off that corner by the gas station. We'll just continue along the road into Paros, block off Paros.
Yeah, sounds good.
So would that make us convoy lead between the 2 blocking forces?
Yeah, but we'd be well ahead of the convoy.
Yeah, I get it.
Once we're ahead of the convoy, we just move straight to our blocking force and pull security.
Got it.
Yeah, because the thing is that one of the reasons that I think Cutlass vehicles were as far ahead as they were is they were actually on their way to Paros to start blocking.
Yep.
So, right.
And Phil, how far before a blocking location is it usually called? Like 200 meters, 300 meters?
It's usually further ahead than that because the convoy slows down, it doesn't stop, so it can be up to 1 kilometre because we need to make sure that we match speed with everything else.
So we're in a big fucking car, like MRAP will be fine.
Yeah.
At worst we get hit, but at least then we have the convoy coming up behind us who can support us as needed, so.
Yeah. Right, convoy speed typically outside the city is 50, inside the town is 30.
Can we?
And then
we'll pull in behind the second man truck if that works.
Yeah, sounds good.
And we can easily break off and overtake them.
Sure.
Presuming they don't flip.
No, that's fine. Yep.
Our rear Vic has just have some 100 rounds left.
I think I understood all that, so.
So I'll just do the comms here to get it set up, but then I'll hand off command. So I've split the teams, so you've got a yellow dismount team, or a gold dismount team, and a blue vehicle team. This just makes it easier to see who's where. So you kind of always want to do this if you're doing a lot of vehicle mounted stuff, like regular like convoys. If it's just normal raids, then probably not worth it, but yeah. So, like I said, we've split teams, so when we pop to a blocking point, you're going to park basically either diagonally or horizontally or vertically, basically block the road with most of the vehicle. It doesn't have to be perfectly aligned as long as like you're covering most of the road from like front wheel to back wheel. Yeah, that makes it right. Driver stays in, keeps the engine running. Gunner faces the direction of the threat they're blocking. 2 dismounts go to either end of the vehicle and pull security basically from the front of the vehicle down down the target road, and from the back of the vehicle down the target road. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got it.
Yep, just one question from me.
would the people pulling security be like in front or parallel or behind the vehicle?
Behind the vehicle.
So from the direction we came from. So if you look at where our blocking area is going to be.
Like, oh my god, I'm gonna fail.
Yep.
And I'm like, whatever.
Why isn't it drawing properly?
Any chance of a TP for Mumbo, please?
Yeah, I'll get that sorted as soon as I've jumped in.
So that's our really shit car,
Thank you,
right?
mate.
Yeah.
Alright.
Me on the gun, I'm gonna be this.
think
That's direction of travel, the arrow, and then I'm going to do my gun arcs.
Speed up button.
You and Chris would be. So.
Okay.
Am I hot micing as well?
You were a little
yeah,
bit,
let's
but
go.
Fucking
problem.
hell, the map is just like I've got like Zeus opening. The map won't come off the map, and my radio won't disengage at the same time. Am I off mic now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good fucking hell, man. That's laggy as fuck. So does that make sense? You and Chris are the black dots.
Yep.
So you don't just watch down the road. You kind of have an eye towards it, but I've got a Mark 19 point that way. You don't need to worry about it.
I'm gonna switch to channel 1, is that okay?
Yeah, everyone switches channel 1. You're kind of regulars. Try and keep fire on it. But I'm not, from this point, I'm not commanding. William, as you're driving, you will be commanding.
And Cutlass is in the front of the convoy. You want me to pull between Cutlass and Blade?
No, you can pull behind the second man truck that's far.
This, Gambler.
For now,
7
o'clock,
make
8
it
o'clock.
appear as if you were in the convoy at standing positions, and we'll move off at half
When-
speed so you can start blocking.
That's when you're going to pull into the left lane and overtake the two trucks and move straight up to our blocking zone. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so when blocking called, pass the convoy, get to the blocking point.
This truck on our left, the one that's approaching, nip in behind that. I don't know if the Humvee behind those are doing that, but they will soon nip.
This, Gambler, move
Yep,
out.
got it.
Be decisive.
Alright, this is Gambler. You'll have Vegas slotting between you and logistics vehicle 2.
Yeah, they just called it on channel 1.
Convoy speed will be 28, that's 28. Request blocking element to move up on position 3, out.
Sorry, was blocking element just called now?
Yeah, wait, I want to see what colours do. Just keep going.
Okay.
Pause, blocking
You can hear
force,
me,
down movement.
Wilhelm called blocking force out.
Right. As soon as you see Cutlass move off on our left, right, follow them. Make a left turn or left lane and follow the Humvees in front. Full
Moving.
speed, shift speed.
Yeah, I'm trying to go as fast as I can go right now.
It picks up speed. It gets up to like 90 kilometers an hour.
Well, because of its plasma and the Vegas. Yeah,
So the corners, we're passing the last vehicle now.
Yep, got it. The Cutlass is taking up their blocking point. Moving on.
watching southeast.
Don't you should be able to do it in one maneuver, as in pull the car slightly right and then go left, if that makes sense.
Yep.
This is lead Vic,
Hold.
increasing to 30.
Right, dismount, gunner stay in.
30,
Fine.
out.
Second blocking force set.
I'm going into Zeus just so I can see everything, so the gun is down
Looking
technically.
good, Vegas.
So just what I'd say is next time, I know it's a big hefty armoured vehicle with not much viewing, but just try and get yourself,
Convoy has
if you jump out to take a look, just try and get yourself more central on the road, so you have more room to the front to manoeuvre, does that make sense?
Yeah, I got it.
So yeah, I know we're technically covering the entire road, but we're not covering the gap, as well, could we go back like 2 or 3 meters? And then that'll give you more room to basically just, when we mount back up, just hit reverse and then drive out, like forward.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, Cutlass is passing now. Prepare to remount.
Yeah, remount.
You mean?
This is lead Vic, requesting blocking force to move up on 4th blocking position,
I'm in.
out.
Let's go.
pretty cool the other day when I was driving to X. There was a, I don't know what the fuck it was.
Basically,
but
the
there's-
denied fourth blocking position is 3.5 kilometers away.
Fucking hell, Kimbo. Yeah, sorry, Chris, is that what you're saying?
There's some like landies, like some red Land Rovers,
Lead
and
Vic,
some police bikes, and they were,
copies,
I don't know
Ross,
if they're practicing this, but they were
increase
doing this
speed
with
50,
the police
50
bikes basically through town.
Yeah.
Just like 3-4 Land Rovers full of like lads in suits. Don't know what it was.
I've got grenades. IDF right side. Keep driving.
Lead Vic here in indirect fire.
I'm taking rear
heard
of
that?
convoy, is that okay? Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah,
It's at 2
slow
o'clock.
down, slow down.
Left
5-0
side of the
speed.
convoy.
5-0 set.
This is horrible. Being on top of cover without fucking truck hire is horrible just because of the perspective it gives you. Fucking, I hate it. Why does everyone slow down during a fucking IDF drill?
Yeah, I went down to 14 there.
Remember guys, when we're taking IDF, you want to keep your speed as high as possible within safety boundaries. We don't want to be slowing down while we're being zeroed in by artillery.
We're going faster when we weren't being shot at. Just a bit bizarre.
Speed 7-0.
Yeah, we just got hit by shrapnel by that, but we're in a fucking armoured vehicle, so it's fine.
That's quite far off as well.
We're not invulnerable in these things, but the shrapnel, as long as it's not like right next to us, we'll be fine. Gunner might get hit, but we should be fine. But then again, I've got quite a good protective shield around me, so. Also got a Mark 19 if we get fucking engaged, so I can just fucking bladder like an objective. HEDP, I think that's smoke canister. No, or is that slug canister? It just says canister. Maybe it's flechettes or I don't know.
The flechette on that thing, Jesus.
Well, not flechettes, but like ball bearings, basically like a shotgun round, a shotgun spread round. Let me put it into the ground behind us.
Stop,
yeah, it's like a shotgun round.
That's cool.
Roger that.
Going back to HE.
50 out.
Speed 5-0.
Speed 5-0. I mean, it's not the vehicle in front of us, it's all that we have to slow down. It's whatever vehicle's in front of them that have slowed down for whatever reason. And they've slowed down, so they don't.
We're taking south side as second blocking position.
So the second blocking position is at Defalanaki, which is the one we saw earlier.
Vegas copies me on the move.
Just go shift speed, get in the right hand lane. Not going to reach it in time, I don't think.
Slow speed to allow blocking force to pass.
Yeah.
There we go.
Convoy slowing it down to 2020 out.
Jesus Christ, that's slow. We're in a heavier vehicle, but I'm not comfortable doing a blocking force in fucking Humvees. Right, left hand lane, actually.
Yep.
Looks like they're giving it left hand lane. I would not be comfortable doing blocking forces in Humvees, they're just too soft.
I hadn't looked at the fourth blocking position, so you might have to give me some direction because I can't open
That's
my
fine.
map right
We're
now.
south side, yeah?
Yeah, he said south, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, I know where we are. Believe. Yeah.
I do have my C-tab open, I just can't look ahead.
No, it's just as long as Cutlass take the right side, we'll be fine.
Increasing speed to 50 out.
It'll be the next right turn after the one we just passed.
Copy next right.
Really, you don't have to go like really like far right, like in parallel with the building. Just pull off the roads. There's enough road off, like you're off the road so people pass you on both lanes. It's almost like you're still parallel with the road and you're ready to just rejoin or remerge.
Got it. Yep, I understand. I'm pulling right.
Roger.
Dismount. Gunner stand.
If you just call dismount, I'll never dismount.
Contacts called. Northwest from Cutlass.
Roger. Hold off sector. We hold off sector.
Lead Vic increasing speed 70.
Careful on the rear, Dido coming on the north. You got cover.
Convoy's passing now, stay clear of the road.
Shots,
Audio southeast.
Southeast, third.
Yeah, don't push to it. We're just a blocking force. Preventing anything coming this way. not fucking hang around here once the last vehicle passes.
This is lead Vic, we're clear, we'll decrease your speed to 50, 50
Last vehicle passing, you ready?
Last Vic.
Go,
Mount up, mount up.
Blocking force, convoy is clear, move out, move out.
Moving. Giving way to Cutlass.
Roger.
Vegas is rejoining Convoy. Oh man, this thing has terrible acceleration.